Chinese New Year is a major celebration in Chinese culture. This holiday marks the beginning of the new year in the ancient lunar calendar that is based upon the moon cycle. Full of custom and traditions, the origin of Chinese New Year contains a number of legends and folk tales. One such legend circles around a terrifying creature called Nian. This is where our story begins. A long time ago, there existed a quiet village. The villagers lived simple, peaceful lives and were generally quite happy. Things would change, however, on the eve of the Lunar New Year, as the villagers began their preparation to hide from what was soon to come. High in the mountain lived a horrible demon creature called Nian. This monster resembled a lion with sharp horns and menacing teeth. Throughout the year, he would sleep soundly until the Lunar New Year arrived, when he would descend upon the village. Nian will devour crops, gobble up livestock, and any child it found would disappear. In fear, the villagers would lock up their homes and hide until Nian had passed. One year, as the fateful day approached, an old beggar entered the village. Seeing everyone locking up their home, he asked if anyone was willing to offer him a place to stay. The villagers, however, were too concerned with protecting themselves that they paid no attention to the old man. An old woman from the east side of the village saw the poor man. She brought him some food and explained why everyone was in such a panic. She pleaded with the beggar to leave as soon as possible, or else he may suffer a terrible fate. He requested that if she offered him a place to stay for the night, he would reward her by banishing the evil creature. Not convinced, she continued to plead with the man, but in the end, since she feared being left out when Nian arrived, she had no choice but to agree to his proposal. Once midnight arrived, so did Nian. Normally, the village remained completely silent and dark. However, this year, there was something different. At one end of the village, Nian could see lights in the distance. Approaching cautiously, Nian drew closer to the home. Once Nian arrived, it found the home of the old woman had been covered with red peppers and bright light was coming from inside. It began to tremble and growl in fear, enraged by such unusual and irritating things. Nian charged the front door, but was met by a barrage of loud, intimidating practice and flashes, stopping Nian in its tracks. Through the smoke, the old man emerged in a bright red gown, who was loudly beating a drum and roaring with laughter at how scared Nian appeared. Overcome with fear, Nian fled away through the dark night. The next day, the villagers emerged from their log homes and were surprised to discover the village remained untouched. At this moment, the old woman remembered the message from the beggar. She beckoned to the other villagers to examine her home to see what the old man had done to save their village. They were interested to see all of the red peppers, lanterns, and burned bamboo, the cause of the cracking sound inspiration for modern-day firecrackers. They were quickly enlightened by the fact that the simple object had been the same that had scared away the Nian and kept their village safe. To celebrate their triumph over the beast, the villagers donned similar bright red outfits and visited neighbors to share the joy. The news quickly spread, and soon after, Nian was no longer a threat to anyone. As the years passed, these traditions were formed, and the fears that the new year had once caused was replaced with the excitement and celebration, and everyone would stay out late to welcome the new year, and we hope that it will be full of prosperity and happiness for all.
Hello everyone, I'm Marissa, your MC for today, and also my partner, Nigel Cheng.
Hi everyone, I'm Nigel, your second MC of the day.
2021 is the year of Ox, which is a very hardworking zodiac sign. It signifies movements, so hopefully we'll be less static and get moving again.
The pandemic has forced many to change the way we celebrate Lunar New Year. It may be a muted celebration this year, but there's always a way to make it a wonderful one. The most important thing right now is to stay safe and be healthy. Now, let's welcome Puan Fatlin Amuni Binting with her warm wishes.
Hello and welcome to LIS Chinese New Year Celebration 2021. In the blink of an eye, we have entered the year of 2021, which is the year of the ox according to the lunar calendar. My heartfelt and best wishes are with you and your loving family throughout this year and always. 新年快乐，身体健康，恭喜发财 May we be as strong as an ox.
Many thanks to Puan Fadlin Aimoni.
It has been a custom for LIS to celebrate this festival together with the students, parents, teachers, and staff. Although this pandemic doesn't allow us to assemble for this meaningful celebration, this does not hinder us from enjoying ourselves at home. To bring this festival to life, here are some performances for your pleasure. Let us now enjoy the performances by the students and teachers of LIS.
新一天，人人在门前贴春联，欢迎出现到人间。又怎么想念回家园，老老少少庆团圆。
为一个眼睛摘体年，许许美丽短纪念。
新的一年，你我是新人。希望新一年挥手放手年，
每个人都是干地铁，天天笑容满面。
大团圆，大团圆，不管距离有多远，好朋友在身边，我们约定这一天。手牵着手心相连，祝福你福寿全，恭喜恭喜乐无边。说一声恭喜和喜年，一切美好的新一天，人人在门前贴春联，欢迎春天到人间。又怎么想念回家园，老老少少庆团圆。
为一个眼睛摘体年，许许美丽短纪念。
新的一年，你我是新人，希望新一年挥手放手年，
每个人都是干地铁，天天笑容满面。
大团圆，大团圆，不管距离有多远，好朋友在身边，我们约定这一天。大团圆，大团圆，手牵着手心相连，祝福你福寿全，恭喜恭喜乐无边。大团圆，大团圆，不管距离有多远，好朋友在身边，我们约定这一天。大团圆，大团圆，手牵着手心相连，祝福你福寿全，恭喜恭喜乐无边。恭喜恭喜乐无边，恭喜恭喜乐无边。 2, 3, 4, ta ta ta, go, ta 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 ta.
大风吹也潇潇，花绽了猩红也会凋，少年的心儿永不老。细水相闻，黄发垂髫，我要划着江儿水中摇，一片片柳絮飘过了。在手中开呀花儿笑，云儿在那眼前睡得早，春风吹不到我的杨柳腰，在这桃花源里蹦蹦跳跳，少年你莫要归心太早，燕儿它也双双飞来了，花枝摇摇还绿了芭蕉，管它雨打风吹也潇潇，花绽了猩红也会凋，少年的心儿永不老。细水相闻，黄发垂髫，我要划着江儿水中摇，一片片柳絮飘过了天之角，你可曾看到红尘纷扰，回来跟桃花聊一聊，一片片柳絮飘过了天之角，你可曾看到红尘纷扰，快跟桃花聊一聊。总是开呀花儿笑，云儿它也等到风来了，风也吹不到我的杨柳腰，在这桃花源里蹦蹦跳跳，少年你莫要归心太早，燕儿它又双双飞来了，桃枝摇摇还绿了芭蕉，雨来也要学那月儿笑，花绽了猩红也会凋，少年的心儿永不老，细水相闻，黄发垂髫，此中不足为那外人道。一片片柳絮飘过了天之角，你可曾看到红尘纷扰，回来跟桃花聊一聊，一片片柳絮飘过了天之角，你可曾看到红尘纷扰，快跟桃花聊一聊。一片片柳絮飘过了天之角，你可曾看到红尘纷扰，回来跟桃花聊一聊。一片片柳絮飘过了天之角，你可曾看到红尘纷扰，快跟桃花聊一聊。啦啦啦啦啦啦啦啦啦。啦啦啦啦啦啦啦啦啦啦，在这桃花源里蹦蹦跳跳，快跟桃花聊一聊。
不跑啦，恭喜恭喜恭喜你！We forgot the rest 。恭喜恭喜恭喜你，大步金刚花。
想你哦。
爱你不散，爱你不能断，不怕不怕啦，别怕回你吧。
一想到你我就空恨别梦久，山居只会埋烟柳。
心多憔悴，爱浮于东流的水，生命丰沛，抵不过天公不作美。往事回味，不过是弹指一挥，日复日望，春秋水书我与美。你爱着谁，尽不了几道伤，我锁着眉，最是相思断人肠。老雁纷飞，寂寥的夜里泪两行，这段遗憾长故人自难忘。你爱着谁，尽不了几道伤，爱多可悲，恨彼此天涯各一方。能与空对，满腹愁无处话凄凉，多爱不会，刻骨亦难成双。
What a splendid performance by our LIS students and teachers! In celebrating Chinese New Year, we've also held some competitions which students could participate in even at their homes. Here's the glimpses of the Chinese New Year competitions which were held this year.
splendid participation. Now it is time that we have all been waiting for, the prize giving ceremony.
Chinese costume photography contest for 4 years old. Third place goes to Chanel Ezra Teo. Second place goes to Anif Danish Chin bin Muhammad Faisal Chin. First place goes to Hurain Hanan. Chinese costume photography contest for 5 years old. The third place goes to Praise Lao Yijing. Second place goes to Shava Aurora Grace Collin. First place goes to Misha Medina binti Mazlan. Chinese costume photography contest for 6 years old. Third place goes to Oliver Shung Tian Chi. Second place goes to Alora Cheng Ro Xuan. First place goes to Awangku Fahri Amzar bin Awangku Muhammad Zulhaji. Kindergarten category. Coloring contest for 4 years old. First place goes to Yasmin Humaira binti Aziz. Second place goes to Danin Inara binti Nur Azlan. Third place goes to Naim Rauf. Coloring contest for 5 years old. First place goes to Nur Zafira binti Muhammad Nazaruddin. Second place goes to Praise Lao Yijing. Third place goes to Sherilyn Claire Ramday. Coloring contest for 6 years old. First place goes to Mavis Rainer Gubud. Second place goes to Aisyah Rania binti Abdullah. Third place goes to Miguel Lim Xiao Ro. Lower primary category. Coloring contest for standard and year 1. First place goes to Prablin Kaur Sandhu. Second place goes to Adam Is bin Irdi. And the third place goes to Andrea Michaela Doni Lidaus. Consolation goes to Harish Viswanathan Iyer and Shami Rashri Saravanan. Coloring contest for standard and year 2. First place goes to Nigel Cheng Xiao Yun. Second place goes to Imran bin Rudiwan. And the third place goes to Ariana Daniela Aziz binti Shahrizad. Consolation goes to Kirpasha Kaur Sandhu and Muhammad Fahim bin Muhammad Fakran. Coloring contest for standard and year 3. First place goes to Lana Rainer Gubud. Second place goes to Ariana Atira binti Azman. Third place goes to Sophia Elaine Green. Consolation goes to Nur Shafika binti Razali and Ahmad Yusuf Ahmad Yasir. Upper primary category. Drawing and coloring contest. First place goes to Faik Okris. Second place goes to Nurul Faidatul Zahra binti Abdullah. Third place goes to Jet Jaden Engka Hay. Consolation goes to Nur Nadira binti Muhammad Nazaruddin and Dia Safiya binti Nur Azlan. Primary category: Chinese costume photography contest. First place goes to Nigel Cheng Xiaoyuan. Second place goes to Alfred Shung Tian He. Third place goes to Aaron Jason Saman Majimil. Consolation goes to Jud Jaden Ng Ka He, Nurin Shira Kamalia binti Benhar, Nurhanis Batrisha binti Benhar, Muhammad Rizki bin Razali, Shamirashri Saravanan, Aiden Shung Tianzi, Andrea Michaela Doni Lidaus, Damia Hana binti Zulhairi, Hana Marisa binti Dak Sitoy, and Muhammad Imran Haris bin Muhammad Taib. Secondary category: Chinese costume photography contest. First place goes to Natanya Cheng Xiaoyin. Second place goes to Zhuo Cheng Xiaoli. Third place goes to Ryan Devon Majimil. Consolation goes to Elena Chong Yishun, Brittany Go Yaoshun, Hannah He Daishun, Melody Kane Kenny Harley, Wong Ting and Tang Xin Yi. DIY lantern making video contest. First place goes to Hannah He Daishun.
新年快乐，万事如意，拜拜。
Second place goes to Ryan Devon Majimil.
Everyone.
We're touched beyond words by your partaking in this celebration despite being held during the MCO period. A round of applause to all wonderful LIS students, supportive parents, teachers, and staff. We sincerely hope you remain safe and well. Till we meet again next year.
Bye!